The status principles of Kemalist thought after the establishment of the War of Independence and the Republic of Turkey. The country assumed the development process, especially based on some works on the principles of taking over the state can be made by individuals in the economic file. Kemalist conception of statism can learn from any doctrine is sometimes a principle born from our times. This principle has nothing to do with the thoughts and means that regard economic activity as the field of occupation of the state alone. On the contrary, personal enterprise and activity were regarded as the main rescue.
With the principle of populism, national sovereignty has been fully established so that democracy can provide it. The populism principle, which requires the full use of personal rights and freedoms, have prepared the ground for a decent life. Also, the populism principle, supervising the management practice by securing all kinds of rights of the individual, has opened its ways to the public. Thus, by ensuring the right to democratic control in the country, it also enabled the formation of a democratic social structure. In populism, which accepts all the people as groups that need each other, happiness, solidarity, and cooperation within the society has been developed by giving the awareness of working together.
According to Atatürk, the nation is a community of people who have lived together in the past, who believe and decided to live together in the future, who have the same homeland, have a common language, culture, and emotion. Thanks to Atatürk and the Turkish nation, the Republic of Turkey was founded on the principle of nationalism and thus was put out. Nationalism, defined by Atatürk, is an understanding of nationalism that bases the definition of the nation on the values of language, culture, and political unity, regardless of religion and racial discrimination.
Kemalism crystallizes in the integrity of principles and reforms. His soul revives in the integrity of the homeland and the indivisibility of the nation. Revolutionary philosophy doesn't leave the preservation and the advancement of the revolution to chance. By seeing the facts, it executes it safely in the light of science. The philosophy of the revolution is to believe in reforms. It is to defend them with faith. It is to strongly oppose the corruption and freezing of reforms. On this subject, Atatürk says with faith and confidence, "The love of the revolution is above the existing laws. The revolution and innovation we started will not stop for a moment, unless they kill us and suffocate the currents in our heads. It will be like this after us."
Republicanism is one of the basic principles of Kemalist thinking. Political power, national will, and sovereignty belong to the common personality of the nation as a whole. They are one, cannot be divided, separated, and left to someone else.
Secularism has a broad range of meaning. While its definition as the separation of religion from civic affairs and the state is the most common, it may connote anti-clericalism, atheism, naturalism, banishment of religious symbol from the public sphere, and much more. As the Turkish Revolution, secularism seeks to interpret life on the principle taken solely from material world without recourse to religion. It shifts the focus from religion towards temporal and material concerns. Even if some radical Islamic groups try to show him as a religious enemy, Mustafa Kemal not only separated the religion from the state, but also saved the religion from being abused. With this provision, Mustafa Kemal would set the administrative and political requirements to create a modern, democratic, secular state aligned with Kemalism.